All right, I'm recording. Jay, on you.
What's good, world? This your boy named JC, and we are live on the Male Perspective at Tri-Jam Studio. Today's show is gonna be lit, y'all. I got my co-host today.
It's your guy that you've been waiting for, G Myerz.
And we have an amazing special guest by the name of Juante. He is a singer, songwriter, actor, personal trainer, film writer. Like, this man does it all, man. We gonna have fun with him today. Listen, y'all. But before we get started, listen, y'all. I wanna, man, DMX, man. Yeah. Let's just take a moment of silence because he is one of the biggest icons in hip hop culture. Like, this man has been through a lot, and he's still pushed through. No matter what his obstacles was, he's still, made it happen. So,
right.
Let's just take a moment of silence. R.I.P. DMX, man. That was a hurt piece. I was literally at the club last night when they made the announcement that he was going, but he wasn't really going. He still was, on the what do you call that?
Life support.
Life support.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and then today his family and people that were closest to him actually made the announcement and said that they decided to pull the plug or whatever. So
right.
I just, all my love and support out to the family. Sorry for the loss, but it was a loss for all of us. So I just had to get that out before we started, doing what we do. What we drinking today, Gabe? I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell the people because we ain't got Stormy P today.
Some sweet peach.
You sound so excited about it.
Because, man, it's John a little more salt. This is my first time drinking this.
Oh, okay.
So
That's what it is.
yeah.
No, I think you had this before. I think we had this on the show before. No, we had this before. No, we ain't had this before.
That joint, yeah.
We ain't had it before. So.
But yeah,
y'all. So today's show gonna be a little interesting because it's really the male perspective. Like, it's all male energy in here today. Usually we splash it with a little estrogen, but it's testosterone down right now. So I invited a friend of mine, Juante, to the show to shed light on his gift and his career and the things that he got going on. But also, that's my brother in real life, so he knows how crazy I am, just like y'all do. So I told him, I said, listen, you come on the Male Perspective, I need you to be suited and booted and ready because we don't know what's going to come out in the JC's mouth. And the stuff that I got written down in this here phone device.
I can't wait to hear it, man. I gotta see what it's about.
I just hope that everybody's ready because Kyle, I know he probably like listen, just leave me out of this. Kev, you ready?
I guess.
Listen, welcome back, Kev. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
You've been running. You've been running. I don't know how I feel about that.
He's got a woman now.
Oh,
actually, he always had his woman.
Yeah,
I was about to say that changes the dynamic for sure. Did you want some spirits?
Yeah, I was about to say, man.
Oh, listen, we ain't know because
you like my cup empty.
You like to work out. We ain't want to mess up no ab or nothing.
Hey, man.
Just
I work
one,
out so I can drink.
Just one ab.
Yeah, he got one, just one strong.
Which one of the six was good?
He's a walking ab. This nigga works all the way out. All right, so I've been trying. See, this is the thing. My friends, I feel like all of my friends are in better shape than me, right? So this one right here, I like, bro, can you come to the gym with me and motivate me? This one right here, bro, can you train me? They just booked and busy, and I just don't know.
And for the audio listeners, he pointed at who? Right. See, my producer always keeps me on track, though. So if you guys are watching on YouTube, to the left of me we have G Myerz, and to the right of me we have Juante, and they both are in physical shape. And I'm sitting here with McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, but it's cool though. Wendy's. See, you running in there, but it's cool though because I'm about to go ahead and do this magical thing that I'm about to do, and it's gonna shut all this shit down. I'm getting my shit in, my abs and shit put in, but we gonna work.
This brother look like, he look like he just left the gym.
He probably did.
I didn't even get it in yet, man. I'm gonna get it in first thing in the morning.
I'm sorry,
I'm not in my final
I didn't get it in
form
this morning, man. It was too much between last night and getting up and getting my day started. Normally I get up at like 5 and
so your day don't start with a push up?
Nah, man. Normally,
or a sit up.
Nah, sit up out the bed.
Listen, that's one. Good morning. But all right, y'all. So we gonna jump right back. We gonna jump right into it because I feel like we need to jump. I need for us to jump right into it.
Let's get into it.
All right, so let's get into it. So the first one is express what your most embarrassing sex moment is. That time when you did something, you was like, yo, I'm embarrassed as shit. I hope she don't say nothing about this shit, or I just hope she ain't notice.
When I couldn't get hard.
Wow. You just gonna go straight into it with that one, huh?
I'm not. That's
He didn't go straight into nothing with him.
I had moments where I couldn't get hard, and I talked to myself.
And you said self, and what yourself say?
What's wrong with you? Then I thought, I was like, you know what? Maybe God telling me not to handle my business tonight.
Okay.
So that's why I couldn't.
Oh, so you took it. You gave it to the Father and said that was a sign.
That's the best thing. No, honestly, on Cerullo, like that was like one of the most embarrassing moments when I couldn't get hard.
Okay, so that was an embarrassment.
That's an embarrassment.
That's an embarrassment for you because she realized that you couldn't get hard.
Yes.
And what is an embarrassing moment that you had that she was not aware of, but you knew? Like, shit, I hope she ain't know about this.
Wait, say that one more time.
Like say something was happening and whatever, like and you was like, yo, something happened with you or whatever, or with the situation, and she didn't know it happened, but you knew what happened. You was like, I'm glad she didn't catch on to that.
Yeah.
You ain't never had one of the moments?
I mean, that's a little tricky.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit my spirit on that one. I mean, if you never had a time, you never had a time. I don't want you to create one.
I'm just thinking like
let me see if I can come up with something for the show.
Because you gotta go. I'm going through a catalog of.
Oh, so you've been fucking for some time.
Let me see.
He pulling out the Rolodex.
Let me see. Yeah. No, but nah.
You ain't never had a time?
No.
Juante, what about you?
Oh, yes, sir. Number one, we all had that. I think everybody that had that moment.
Absolutely.
Like, just talking about. I always, I keep it a bean. Like, hey, even Jordan had a night off. You know what I'm saying?
That part. He retired. He retired a few times.
Yeah, a few times. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens.
He played baseball.
Yeah.
That was a misstep.
That is hilarious.
But nah, embarrassing though, man. And I don't think she knew. She knew after the fact because I told her. But she got a good one up on me, bro. I'm talking about a real good one. And you know how you like, ooh, you pulling that joint out, and I had a little drool slip out.
He turned into a baby, the Gerber baby. He need a bib.
Yeah, you hit that mark. Shit.
For the good. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. No, excuse me. A moment for me was definitely. I guess we can all relate on that. Couldn't perform moment. A moment for me is like I think we talked about this before, but I had a little gas, and
oh man,
but it wasn't that part. But it wasn't the gas that you hear. It was like I'm hitting it from the back.
The quiet one,
bro. I'm hitting it from the back, and when I tell you that room was lit up, and I'm like, I hope she don't. Are you kidding me right now? No, I'm actually not. It was crazy because I didn't understand what was going on. I don't know if I had Popeyes. It doesn't Popeyes biscuits. They fuck you up every time.
Oh man.
Hey,
see, but y'all wouldn't be able to relate because y'all eating protein bars.
You
and
ever had a protein fart?
Oh,
bro.
But do they stink though?
Yes, you lose friends,
bro. You will lose yourself.
So you lose friends.
Yeah. So that's a moment. That's a moment for me. But Juante, thank you for coming, man. Let's segue before we go into the next topic. Let's talk about you for a minute.
Okay.
So tell the people what it is that you do.
I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, model, film writer, video treatment writer.
I'm about to wake up because I just went to sleep. This nigga, his list of activity.
Yeah,
wow.
I try to get to it all, man. Get the bag in all different
by any
aspects.
Means, right.
By any means, man. If I can do it or learn how to do it, I'm gonna go for it and do it.
That's lit. I met you on. We actually met on a project that a production company that we both are a part of. Redemption 46.
Yeah. Shout out Redemption. What
up,
man.
Delia? So you over there working over there now, huh?
Yeah, man. I just came on as staff, man, as a writer and film fitness Yeah, I'm making sure if you're an actor and you book a role and you need to get in shape for that role, contact me, Redemption Team, and we're gonna set you up, get you ready to be on camera.
That's lit. Shout out to Delia and Nick Wood. They are amazing. I've been working with them for about 8 years now.
That's
dope.
And they are amazing. You've met them as well.
Yeah, dope people, man.
And they're amazing. They shoot everything from horror to drama to comedy to suspense. Like, they are really, really, really lit. And I would say underrated, but they're about to really get on the map because there's a lot of people that don't even know that they exist.
Yeah.
And I feel like it takes for people like us who are out here doing other things that branched off to do other things to bring it back full circle. And that's what I plan to do. Like, moments like this is like, I really, really believe in that movement, always have, and I just feel like now it's time for them to get their flowers.
Absolutely.
So I appreciate you for even coming on board and working with them, because that's family at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man.
We call her mom.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, no doubt. No
so
doubt.
that's lit.
That is lit.
So you got this song, right? She like.
Right.
So I listened to it a few times actually, and it's crazy because I didn't even know that you were a singer. I'm like, I just thought this you just pumping iron. I just thought that's what you did. You just give me trainer workout all day. I don't even think you have time to go to the studio and record a song, let alone a video. But I listened to it. I'm like, oh, okay. Bobo singing out here in the streets. And then we've worked together a few times on different projects with my artists and stuff like that. Like, you, every time I call you, bro, you definitely show up and you show out. So let's get into this dope record that you got called She Like. I want the people to hear.
Let's go.
It's Juante.
She likes the way I pull on her hair when I'm deep in that. And she likes my tongue when I'm tasting the spot and making her hot. Cause she like rough sex in the morning, beat it up while you moaning. Deep in it, go to sleep in it, wake up and repeat in it. She like rough sex in the morning, beat it up while you moaning. Deep in it, go to sleep in it, wake up and repeat in it. Baby girl, I'm straight, I was raised about the 8. Now stop playing with me and put the thing on my face. I'm about to eat it up, sure enough gon' beat it up. Send you dripping off to work with a smile on your face. Hey, you skipping down the hallway, thinking about me all day. This pleasure mixed with pain drives your body insane. These sexual waves, we gon' ride them all day. And I ain't gon' stop until my face is looking glazed. She likes the way.
That is really, 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 really lit, bro. That's
Thanks, bro.
super
Appreciate
lit.
that, man.
You got the right vibes for the male perspective. She like the way. That sound like we might need to change the theme song about this motherfucker tonight. Sheesh, it's a little hot. That song was lit, bro. Like, it's real. It gets you in the mood.
Yeah,
so how many times did you fuck to that song?
Yo, you know what? I haven't, man.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Not to that joint, man.
not to that joint. So you got another one.
Nah, cause I put up the project of 50 Shades of Tay, and I got, wifey. She got her particular favorites on the album. So
see,
but not she likes, but it just ain't one of them joints where you throw that on.
Got you. So you got so in other words, you got a list of potential songs to get you in the mood, or to get her in the mood, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
How long you been doing music?
Man, I started in high school actually, bro. Like
last week.
Yeah, I wish. I started in high school, but I started I wanted to be a rapper at first because it was like, you know what I'm saying, back then I was trying to be hard. I was trying to be Tupac. I had the nose ring, everything, you know what I'm saying? So
nose ring gang.
Yeah, I was on that whole time, and then nobody even really knew I could sing like that until I used to play around joking, and mid conversation I might bust out singing like R. Kelly just to be funny. And it's like, yo, bro, you actually sound good. Right. And my dad was a singer, so it's like, you know what? Let me try to do something for real.
So you knew, you knew you could sing, but did you feel like it was kind of like your calling to sing?
Nah, man, I felt for real. I felt like I was like, yo, I'm gonna be an actor, but it's like music. I think I was like, maybe the music opened the door. It was like I love making music, but it's like once I had the actual opportunity to act, it was like, yo, this is what I'm meant to do.
So acting is more like.
That's what I feel like. Yeah, that's what I'm meant to do for sure. Yeah, no doubt.
So you would say acting is your passion?
Yeah, absolutely.
So music is just something that you are good at, gifted at.
Yeah, music. I have a passion and a love for music, but it's the
That's
passion.
not your driving force.
The driving force is definitely the acting, man.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I think that's lit.
Yeah.
So you got a couple projects, and somebody was on Law and Order last night.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah,
tell us about that. How did that experience come about?
Man, shout out my agency, man, Glitter Talent, man. Shout out Hilda and Jennifer, man. They've been doing a great job, man. I signed with them literally a year ago, I think. Wednesday, it was a year that I signed with the agency. They've got me some pretty dope auditions, and I got the Law and Order audition. I did the self tape, submitted. I think like a week or so it went by, and I was at my 9 to 5, man, just chilling. And Jennifer called me, and she was like, "Did you get my email?"
Wow.
And I was like, "No, when you send me email?" It's about half an hour ago. I looked. I'm like, "Oh snap, we booked it. Let's get it."
That's so dope, bro.
She started laughing. She was like, "Yeah, we good." So I send over all the paperwork or whatever, and they come back with the official offer. Had to be in New York / Jersey for about a week because of COVID, just to be in the city,
bubble.
be in the bubble. And it was just great, man. It was a great experience. Everybody treated me like royalty, man. I mean, the director was amazing, very personable, call you by your first name.
That's lit.
Making sure everything's okay, making sure you're good. It was a great experience, man.
So as a creative, how important is it to have an agent?
It's very important if you want to get into some of the bigger projects and things that get you paid. Is very important because having representation makes casting directors look at you in a different light.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Number one, you also build that relationship. It's like, okay, they have a relationship with this company, with this agency, and you belong to this agency. So it's like, okay, I'll give them a shot off the strength of you. I know who you guys are. So it's like, everything's about networking and building relationships. So even for some stuff I've auditioned for that I haven't booked, I've noticed that I've then in turn got another opportunity from the same casting director without.
It's like you're building.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
rapport.
yeah, it's like, okay,
They'll have you in mind for something
exactly.
else. Yeah, that's super dope.
Yeah.
So how do you prepare for something like that? I mean, as a fellow actor myself, I know what I would do to get myself in the mood and get ready for a casting call or a role. But what is it that you do, and how do you prepare yourself for something like Law and Order?
For Law and Order, man, I just basically, the first step of the audition was basically I'm reading all the information because the self tapes, they're very particular of how they want it recorded, how they want you to slate, how they want you to submit and everything. So I probably read the directions like 5 times before I even got to the actual lines that I was supposed to, say or whatever. So, but once I had, okay, this is what I got to do. Okay, boom. And then it's like, okay, I'm reading the dialogue and I'm looking at, okay, what's happening prior to me saying this. Okay, what's the setting? Okay, I got the setting. So then it's like, basically I'm visualizing like, okay, I'm here, this is where it says I'm at, this is what's about to happen. So now I gotta visualize and walking through it, but now I gotta confine myself to do it in a self-tape because you're only gonna see this much. And I literally, I don't know if you guys saw the episode, but I'd reach for my weapon and I get shot and all this other stuff. I had to do all of that in a self-tape. So I say my lines and I act like I noticed the vehicle, I pull my gun out, I pretend to get shot and everything all by myself.
Oh, so you just a motherfucking natural.
So I did all of that
for real.
I did everything. It was in the script this is what's happening. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna nail everything that they saying this character's supposed to do. And then you submit and you just forget about it because you can't stress yourself out wondering like, oh, I think I did good, but you never know, because so many factors.
I think you did very well.
Yeah, thank you.
Me knowing you and separating the fact that you act and stuff, and me knowing you personally, I feel like you definitely tapped in because I've seen a variety of things that you've done.
Yeah.
And it's never the same. Yeah. Like I would consider you a method actor. Like you tap into what is necessary energy wise, mood wise, and for you to bring forth the character. I don't see Juante. I mean, granted, I see you in the physical,
right.
But as far as like who you are as a person, I don't see that in the character that you're playing. And I think that's a skill as an actor because that's the goal. The goal is to be somebody else. Yep. So I think that's lit. So tell us about Amazon, because you got a project on Amazon called League 215.
Yep, League 215, man, and that's a Philly independent film, man. Philadelphia stand up, man.
Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, shout out my man Antoine, man. He wrote, directed, filmed, he edited everything. He did the whole 9. I starred in it, but he wrote that script and he had me in mind for it probably like a year before we actually got to the table for a table read and actually started the project. we did the project literally off the muscle, man. He didn't have a big team or big crew or anything. We had a couple sound people, that was kind of interchangeable. Like some people would come some days, and some people would drop off because it was a long process. It's independent. He didn't have a producer. He really was rocking out, him, the camera, and then sometimes he set the tripod up, and I'm back here like I know what I'm doing because he's also acting in it.
Right.
So so it's like we really went hard with that, and to see the success from it, man. We did the indie festivals. We got nominated for Best Feature in the Urban Film Festival down in Miami, and then we actually won Best Feature in the Indie Film Festival.
Come on, accolades.
Man,
Listen, this is what it's about. This is what we as creatives in the entertainment world we do it for. We want to be rewarded not only because we love it, but because we want people to see our work, and we want to be rewarded in a way it was like, when you're in school, it's like I got straight A's.
Right.
Where's my reward?
Right,
what I'm saying? So it's like I think that it's super dope that you are in a space where you are number one booked and able to do what you love and be compensated for it, be noted for it, and IMBD is a real thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So when people go in there and see that you got all of these features and films and sitcoms or whatever you're a part of, they're like, oh, he booked and busy.
He's working.
Yo, who are you inspired by?
Oh man, I'm inspired by a lot of people
when it comes to like acting,
man. Jamie Foxx, man.
That's dope.
Jamie, Jamie stands out so much to me. Versatile. He's always the first person that pops in my mind because I always feel like I try to tap into a lot of what Jamie does, just the versatility. Like I'll break out and do some comedy that you see coming out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Then some action, then some drama, something serious, a romantic comedy. You know what I mean? So I definitely look up to Jamie Foxx, man. Will Smith's another one, man. He's another one.
Great. Listen, icons.
Of course, Denzel. Like, come on, man. You got to say Denzel.
We can't talk about acting without Denzel.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the staple for me.
And Chadwick Boseman, man. Rest in peace. Oh my God, man.
For sure.
I actually channeled I actually watched, I put it that way, one of his movies, Message or Letter to the King, or Message from the King. It was one. I think
I seen that on
Netflix. I actually watched that over and over again just to get that revenge demeanor for League 215 because I'm coming home from jail and I'm looking for people who killed my family and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So even though his character was from Africa and it was totally different, his mannerisms and his body language, I was trying to watch it. I'm like, okay, he's talking to somebody that he knows something. So it's like, okay, let me try to channel that demeanor.
Absolutely.
Let me try to, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's super lit, man. I'm super proud of you, man. And I'm a supporter. Like, you support me, and I just feel like I just want to see you go to higher heights. I want to see a situation where you get a role that is like Oscar ready. Like, that's where I want to see you go because I feel like you got what it takes. And I know that in this industry and in this time, it's about skill set, but it's all about image. And you make sure you take care of both. You're like, listen, I'm not getting no. You need me to take my shirt off in this scene?
Right.
I got you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what my struggle is, knowing that I'm talented at acting, but what limits me is that I'm not at my best physical self. So it causes me not to go out for the roles I know I would nail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're like an inspiration, so to speak. So I appreciate that because I'm gonna go out here and get these abs and shit. I promise. give me like
about 2 months,
about 62 days. You know what I'm saying? 62 days. Because my thing is I'm already the weight that I need to be. I just need to cut it up and get it right.
Right.
But what else are you working on? Like, what do you have next? Like, what's next for you musically, and what's next for you acting wise? Musically,
I just started writing, working on some stuff for music. I want to do maybe like a 4 or 5 song EP for the summer.
Nice.
Just to kind of keep myself relevant in that area. Acting wise, Cobwebs, Redemption, 46. We in production for that. Well, pre-production, we rehearsing and all that kind of stuff.
No, I see you getting it popping.
Yeah, we getting it popping, man.
I got my guy Nate over there. Nate will be on my next show.
Yeah. I was talking to Nate Sunday. Yeah, he was like, oh, but yeah, man. So yeah, and definitely more and more roles, man. As much as my agent sends me, I'm submitting for. I'm constantly auditioning.
Did y'all hear what he said? His agent. He had to let y'all know he booked and busy, but he got an agent. So if y'all need to book him for something, y'all gotta go through his agent. So how is that? Like having an agent, but what if somebody like books you and they just hit you directly, do you forward them?
No.
Or do you handle it yourself?
No, I handle it myself, man.
Gotcha.
I let the agency do their job, and they simply submit me for things that I fit.
Got
You
you.
know what I mean? And it's dope because they send me a submission list for everything. You know, like, okay, this past month we submitted you for these roles, and a lot of actors don't understand that if you can get an audition with some of these shows and movies, like, you're winning. That's a win just to get an audition. Like, if you get an audition, you're one out of like 15,000 submissions that actually made it to the casting director to get seen. That's so yeah, man. Anything that anybody wants to book me for, people just, I'm personable, man. They text me, email, DM, like, hey, bro, I got this role. If you interested, I'll send you the script. Oh yeah, send me the script. We read over it. If it's dope, I'm like, yeah, let's do it.
Let me ask you this: what type of impact are you like trying to like portray or whatever to the world as an actor?
As an actor, just I wanna be a positive inspiration, man. I want to inspire people. I want people to know that doesn't matter where you came from, doesn't matter who around you never did it or don't think they can do it, that you can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to look at me on TV and be like, yo, I know that guy, but they can say like, no, I know him, meaning that they can DM me right there and I'm gonna respond. Right. Like, it might be a headache because I know, like, I got so much love with Law and Order. It's hard to reply to everybody, but I definitely made sure I tried to reply literally to everybody, like thanking everybody for everything.
It's going to get like that. The bigger you get, the more you do. It's going to be to a point where you're going to have somebody who's running your social media, because as a creative and as a public figure, it's hard for you to thank everybody. So it's to the point where you have to actually send out like a mass. I appreciate and thank everybody. Because literally. It's like we get to a point in our careers where we can't be as accessible and as on it as we would like to be, because this is the goal. The goal is to be top tier. So when you're top tier, you have to have people in place to operate as if they were you.
Absolutely.
So all right, so the role that you played was like someone getting shot, right? For you to embody that, like, if you were to portray a certain image to the public, and you start off with a role getting shot, you get what I'm saying? How do you feel about that?
I felt good about that because the role actually I was the armed security guard for the truck driver who was actually carrying a COVID-19 vaccine. Right.
Wow.
So, I know, right?
Wow.
So yeah, I felt fine with that. I'm not too worried about roles of that nature, like violent roles or things like that. That doesn't concern me. We see violence every day on the news. Now, however, I'm not going to get in an interview and say, I'm saying this is real. This is how we do. I'm not going to promote it. But for that moment, I am that character. If that character is that type, then I will become that character. But when the director says cut, I'm back to Juante. Hey kids, it's just acting. Right.
Right.
That's super lit, man. I hope that you land and do the things that you pray to do, and leave the mark that you wish and hope pray that you leave, man. Because I feel like it's not easy to get up every day to do what it is that you do. And what it is that we do all as creatives, just doing what we love and hoping that the people that we're selling to buys it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be singing, acting, producing, podcasts, whatever it is that we're putting out, it's just that we hope and pray that we can, bring it back.
Facts.
So we have a little bit more time left, so I just want to go out. I want to go out with a bang. So, how do you tell your significant other you are attracted to their friend?
Me? How do I tell her that? I don't. You crazy?
But no, if you were in a situation where one of her girlfriends were super beautiful, like, and you just like, yo,
Yeah, I'm kidding, man. Like, me and my wife, we got that. We cool. So and her best friend is gorgeous. I call her bestie. Like, she's cool. She's super dope. Right. Shout out to Tina. She's definitely
shout gorgeous. Out to Tina. Okay.
Yeah, she's gorgeous. And like my wife, she knows that. Cause we'll be in conversation. I'm not going, just lean over like, hey girl, whew, your best friend. I ain't doing shit like that. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, that's a collision for sure.
Yeah. But cause like of course a couple of my homies is like, I'm like, but boys is on team. I mean, your girl bad, man.
That's how would you go about that? Like, if you was in a situation and you like, yo, yeah,
I probably have to do it as a joke. Like I would have to, bro. Like
a joke serious.
Like it'd be like
fucking.
no,
I would
like,
probably have to do it as a joke.
Like,
for real.
Yeah.
For real. What would you? How would you handle that, Kyle?
I don't know. I mean, that's really a bad move. All in all, I really think that would that cannot end well. It doesn't end well.
So,
I've been in that, and usually when it's brought up to me, hey, you think she looks good? It's a trap.
You know what?
It's a trap. Don't fall.
Oh, so you're saying if your girl asks you, she look, you think she look good? She's trying to figure out what type, because she's probably already seen you looking.
I've had this conversation. Hey, did you see her butt? Yeah. Why you looking?
Wow. But you want to ask me? Did I see her butt? Yeah. Well, I got eyes. Goddamn.
Yeah. No, the correct.
I didn't say I wanted to fuck her butt. I didn't say I wanted to hit that.
Fuck her butt.
I ain't gonna
fuck her butt. Fuck her butt. You know,
fuck her butt. I ain't gonna fuck her butt. You know what I'm saying? Usually, the correct response to "Did you see her butt?" is no.
Oh, so you would lie to her?
Yes.
See, that's the thing. That's what's wrong with us men today. We like to lie.
No.
And this is why
it's not that we like to. We have to for survival.
Oh my God.
It's a necessary precaution sometimes.
This is okay.
I
So
just do the opposite.
Unless you want to die.
That do sound like some woman shit, man. For a female to ask you, did you see her butt? Or damn,
because she already seen you looking at her butt. This is the thing.
Like,
they're very calculated. She saw you looking at her butt already, for sure.
So once you just beat her to the punch, like, good little baby, see her big ass, good grief.
I'll be like, listen,
did you see your bags walking out the door?
See that?
Did you see your bags walking out the door?
That's real. That's the question.
You think that's real? That is hilarious.
That's real.
Her thigh to butt ratio was off.
That is hilarious. But you have another song called Never.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we gonna rock it out.
Featuring my boy Johnny Graham. What up, Johnny?
Yeah, man. Juante. Johnny.
Never had a nigga like me. Type to take trips overseas. Bless you with sex on the beach. And I ain't talking about the drink. Never had a nigga like me. Type to go deep with the D. Freaky in the sack, get you what you need. All I need is one night to change your life. Never had one, better get you one. Stressing over lames where they do that, hun. You deserve better and I'm here now. Better make you wetter, come on here now. I done told you once, hey, and I done showed you twice. D game so lit. You promoting this shit. You know I aim to please. Ooh, snatch your soul when I'm in between them legs. Never had a nigga like me.
That's a bop, bro.
Yeah, it's that's a fun record. Yeah, it's a fun record, man.
Okay.
That should be featuring my man G Myerz though. That kind of
you know who you remind me of? R. Kelly.
I get that a lot, bro.
Wow, it's like
I get that a lot.
Yeah.
Just listening to
how you feel being compared to R. Kelly?
I mean, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I used to love it, and I'm not saying I don't. Musically, it doesn't. Still like, oh, okay, cool. I take that as a compliment. I just, it's a little awkward now because
the negative notation.
But I did a show, and I like to do like this little acapella freestyle while I sing something to the ladies. And
so you about to do it right now?
I mean,
let's get it. Let's get it.
Like I might stop the show and just be like, ladies. Do you mind if we get a little freaky? And they were like, "Oh, you sound like R. Kelly."
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
I get that's about.
I hit him with the like, but I won't pee on you. And everybody started laughing. You know what I'm saying?
So you throw a little comedic flair into it. That's
R. Kelly is dead, but I ain't gonna piss on.
Yeah, but I
listen. I just want you to know, I might give you a feel, but it ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be hot.
Oh, that.
It ain't gonna be no golden shower. That's super lit, man.
Yeah, I get that a lot though.
I appreciate you so much, Juante, for coming on to the show, man. Like, this is a platform that I started back in March of 2020 when this pandemic hit, and I started to interview celebrity guests and stuff on my live, and just being able to have a platform to be able to do it this way, I feel like it's on to another level. Like, I've been getting phone calls about people trying to like sponsor and do all types of stuff. Man. So it's like it's super lit, and I do appreciate you. You're actually my first in the studio guest.
Oh yes.
So you
Thanks for having me. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You opened up the doors for other people because they're about to be hitting me up like I'm about to be booked.
Let's go. So, yeah.
Right. So yeah, me and G Myerz, we appreciate that for coming through.
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Thanks for coming through. Well, listen, y'all already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to take this thing out. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Jason. We are live at Tri-Jam Studio for another episode of The Male Perspective. It's your boy Jason.
It's the guy you've been waiting for, G Myerz.
And our guest for today,
Juante.
Where can they follow you, Juante?
Follow me on Instagram @_Juante. That's @_JUANTE. Hit me on Facebook, Juante Lamar.
And y'all make sure y'all go get his singles Never and She Likes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check them videos out on YouTube. They lit. They gonna get you in the mood, get your oil and everything. But until next time, y'all, the JCN out.
You know